Good morning, Stampers. Kim Wolf coming to you here on Tuesday morning with a Tuesday tip and technique. And I'm actually going to be using it's called the Evergreen Card Making Stamps and Thin Cuts. This is something that's going to be available starting tomorrow. The greenery is really going to be a great addition for some of the cards that we'll be doing in November, including like with the cardinal and in my scrapbooking, we can add the trees and whatnot. But today I wanted to take a couple of the stamps and I wanted to use what's called a puddle pad. So I have a piece of felt. It's just, and you can use any color. I just grabbed white. And then I grabbed my reinkers. Always shake your reinkers. Reinkers are used to get our ink pads back juicy again. And I'm just going to drip some of this color around. And I'm going to make my own ink pad. So I'm going to be using 3 different greens, and I thought that this would be really cool to use with the trees. Now, the trick is you have to get this filled in, but you want to have some random colors around, right? So, all right, so let's see. Whoop, really squished it out there. All right, and then my last one. They kind of all look the same in the puddle pad, which is kind of funny. Now, when you're stamping with a puddle pad, you know how I normally go round and up and down. Unfortunately, we can't do that, or we're going to mix all these colors together. So, and I hope I grabbed 3 different colors. When I was setting them down, I kind of questioned, did I use that one already or not? But you can see what I'm doing here. All right, so what I'm going to do is take my stamp, I put it on my block, and I always rub my fingers across it. Kind of makes it look cloudy, and it's to get the oils off my hand onto the stamp so it picks up the ink better. So I've got a piece of white daisy cardstock here. So let me see if I can do this on camera here. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it onto the ink, and I'm just going to give it a push, and you can see that the ink is getting onto the stamp through the block, which is cool. And then I'm going to stamp this. And we're going to get different colors. Do you see how we're getting the different colors in there? Now, depending on how much ink I put in here, it can get kind of a lot on my stamp. But I think as we go through it, it's creating this cluster with different colors. And I love it with the green, the greens. Now, typically what I'll do is I like to do oranges and yellows and reds. And I'm big on puddle pads for like fall stamping, a tree. So this is kind of cool to get some different colors into your greenery by just doing some different greens. And you can, whoops, can always also do second generation with this and get it in there. So last month we did shadow stamping, so you could definitely do that with shadow stamping and get that on there. And you can make a cluster of trees on your card or on your scrap page. But today is about puddle pads and putting different inks together. We wouldn't be able to do this with our ink pads, right? So this is how we do this with our reinkers. And what a cool stamp set to do this with, the Evergreen Card Making Stamps and Thin Cuts. So I hope you've learned something new today, and I hope you have a happy Tuesday. Oh, and by the way, happy Halloween. Bye.